Welcome back to Car Flash, your go-to place for the most detailed, honest, and up-to-date car reviews on the internet. Today, we've got something that sits at the intersection of everyday reliability and surprising refinement. This is the 2026 Honda Civic A, and while it may carry one of the most familiar names in the automotive world, don't be fooled into thinking it's just more of the same. Honda has given the Civic more than just a facelift, it's a full refinement of what a compact sedan can be. Exterior: right off the bat, you'll notice the Civic looks more mature, more athletic, and frankly, more premium than ever before. Let's start at the front. The nose of the 2026 model is lower and wider, giving it a more planted and aggressive stance. Honda has refined the grille, now sleeker with a minimalist honeycomb pattern that ties directly into the LED headlights, which have been updated with sharper daytime running lights that add a hint of sophistication. The bumper has subtle angular contours, giving it an aerodynamic edge without shouting for attention. It's not overly flashy, and that's the point. It's clean, modern, and assertive. As we shift to the side, the Civic continues to impress with the smooth, uninterrupted character line that runs from the front fender all the way to the rear taillights. The door handles are body-colored and flush, and the window trim has been blacked out for a sportier look, especially on the sport and touring trims. Honda's design language here is subtle confidence. You'll also notice the longer hood and shorter overhangs, contributing to a more upscale silhouette, almost like a mini Accord. Depending on the trim, you're looking at wheels ranging from 16 to 18 inches, with the higher trims getting machine-finished alloys that really pop in the sunlight. The whole side profile feels cohesive and mature, a big evolution from previous generations. Moving around to the back, the 2026 Civic closes the loop with a refined tail design. The LED taillights have a smoked finish and are now slimmer, extending slightly into the trunk lid. There's a horizontal bar that visually widens the rear, and just like the front, the bumper is cleanly sculpted. On the sport trim, you get a small rear spoiler and dual chrome exhaust tips, which add just the right amount of flair without pushing into over-designed territory. The whole rear end is tasteful, elegant, even again reminding you that Honda is aiming for sophistication with this generation. Interior: step inside, and the Civic really starts to separate itself from the pack. The interior of the 2026 model is not just a step up, it's a leap forward. Honda has created a minimalist, horizontal design that's both aesthetically pleasing and functionally smart. Right across the dash, you'll find a honeycomb mesh panel that cleverly conceals the air vent. It's a small detail, but one that elevates the entire feel of the cabin. Materials have improved across the board. Soft touch surfaces are present where they matter, and build quality feels tight and premium for this class. The digital instrument cluster is standard on most trims now, a crisp, clean, and easy to read. In the center, there's either a 7-inch or 9-inch touchscreen depending on your trim, running the latest version of Honda's infotainment system, which now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The response is smooth, the layout is intuitive, and physical volume and tuning knobs are still there, which we love. Below that, the climate control panel is straightforward, tactile, and backlit, very user-friendly. Seats are more supportive this year, especially in the front, with improved bolstering and available heating. On touring trims, you get power-adjustable leather seats, a Bose 12-speaker audio system, and dual-zone climate control. The rear seats are spacious for a compact car, and Honda's clever use of space means you won't feel cramped even if you're over 6 feet tall. Trunk space is generous at over 14 cubic feet, and the rear seats still fold 60/40 for added practicality. Performance: but enough about the look, how does it drive? The 2026 Civic comes with two main engine options, both updated for efficiency and responsiveness. The base engine is a 2.0-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder putting out 158 horsepower and 138 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with a CVT that's been tuned for smoother transitions and better off-the-line punch. For most drivers, this setup is more than adequate, perfect for commuting, with excellent fuel economy hitting up to 41 miles per gallon on the highway. Then there's the more exciting option A, a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine producing 180 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque. This one is also mated to a CVT, but thanks to Honda's improved calibration, it delivers a more engaging feel with better throttle response and a more linear power band. It's quick for its Class A 0 to 60 in just over 7 seconds and combined with sharp steering and a finely tuned suspension, the Civic handles beautifully. It's composed in corners, smooth on the highway, and refined around town. The chassis is solid, and road noise is noticeably reduced over previous years. Safety-wise, Honda sensing is now standard across all trims. That includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision mitigation braking, traffic sign recognition, and more. For 2026, the system has been updated to be less intrusive and more natural in operation. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert are available on higher trims, and the new 360-degree camera system on the touring trim makes tight parking a breeze. When it comes to pricing, Honda has kept things reasonable. The base LX model starts around $24,000, which is slightly more than the outgoing model, but the added tech and refinement justify it. The sport trim comes in around $26,000, offering a bit more flair and features. The X, with the turbo engine and more comfort options, is priced around $28,000, and the top-tier touring trim, you're looking at around $30,500 fully loaded. With the level of quality and equipment on offer, the Civic continues to deliver excellent value, especially considering its resale reputation and reliability track record. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 Honda Civic? It's not just a compact car anymore, it's a symbol of how far a practical sedan can go when it's designed with thoughtfulness, engineered with precision, and priced with fairness. It's more mature, more refined, and more enjoyable to drive than ever before. Whether you're looking for a stylish daily driver, a first car, or just a reliable companion for the next decade, the Civic is still and perhaps more than ever one of the best choices out there. That's it for today's review here on Car Flash. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Honda Civic, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. When you take the Civic over a Corolla or Mazda 3, let us know. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.